everybody, what's going on? Kio-chan here, and welcome to another Saturday on MissionOtaku. As you guys know, we're talking about anime and manga withdrawals. And I can tell you, it happens to me all the time. Because I live, breathe, and bleed anime. It's what my life revolves around. That is what I'm all about. There are a lot of reasons why I get withdrawal symptoms, and one of the major ones is college. Last week was supposed to be spring break, and that is when you're supposed to get a break from college and just be able to relax. Not me. That's not what happened whatsoever. Most of my classes didn't give me any work, but one of my classes did. And it was the most annoying homework assignment ever, because it just stumped me. It was for a Java program, and usually I can get Java pretty easily, but this program was kicking my butt. For the first couple of days of spring break, and even before that, I was just like, what am I doing with you? You make no sense. Why won't you work? So I was doing little bits and pieces here and there just to get somewhere with the program. And then I finally sat down on Friday and solved the thing. It took me from 9 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, just non-stop working. It drove me crazy, and I finally got it. So that kept me away from my anime watching and my manga reading, and it drove me insane. Not only that, I was running around like a chicken without a head for that whole week. I had no time to do anything, because either I was going somewhere with my parents or going crazy shopping at Borders. I just had no time to do anything but that. So I was making videos, I was doing that, I was doing homework. It just doesn't help. It doesn't help. And college, even without spring break, it's very difficult to sit down and watch something when you have to do all these readings, you know, essays, programs, whatever. It takes a lot of time, and it's really difficult to do. So college definitely is one of those reasons that keeps me away from what I love. Work is another reason, but for me, it's not that big of a deal because it's not really a job where, you know, I get paid and all that. This is my volunteer work at my animal shelter. I do their laundry, which is an on and off thing, because you know how you do laundry. You put things in the washer, you wait for it to finish, and then you throw it into the dryer, you start a new load. But during that time, yeah, you don't have time to do whatever, but, you know, for this, sometimes it takes hours, because I come home with several big bags to do a day. So, you know, sometimes it really takes up a lot of time, you know, folding, putting new loads in, you know, all that stuff. But besides that, I also do stuff at the shelter, too. I also walk the dogs, I socialize their cats, you know, I do other things there. So, you know, that kind of keeps me away, too. And, you know, that's pretty much the reasons for why I go into anime withdrawals. Oh, and then there's trips. There are times when we go on family trips where I can't bring all that much stuff. Like when I went to California a couple years ago, actually. I had no anime with me, I had no manga with me, and I was just losing my mind. Because there was no internet connection where I was. There was no internet connection. I couldn't get onto YouTube, I couldn't get onto anything to watch anything. So it was just like, oh man. So that drove me crazy too, when I have no access to anything. That's just the worst. And the last thing that I can say that causes anime or manga withdrawals is when there is nothing available to me. Like, of that series. Like, if you get to a last volume of a certain series and you're like, I want more and I want it now, and it's just like, that's pretty bad. I've had that several times, especially with manga. Manga really does play into this one. You have Vampire Knight, I had it with Otaman, I've had it with The Tyrant Falls in Love. There's just so many series that end on a note where it's like, no, you can't end it here! And you have to wait for the next one to come out, and some of these take a very long time to get the next volume out, so it's so bad. It's so bad when you really want to find out what's going to happen next. And Naruto, too. Naruto is another one that does that to me. It's really hard to wait for it to come out on Crunchyroll or for something else to come out. It's just like, no, I want to know what happens next. And those are the major reasons why I go into anime and manga withdrawals. As for what do I grab first? Now the first thing is I end up grabbing my go-to anime. And most of the time, that's Vampire Knight. Vampire Knight is probably the first thing I end up grabbing because I do like to watch that over and over again. I also go to Dragon Ball Z, especially the Trunks Saga. The Trunks Saga is the one saga that I really like to watch over again. And I just did that recently, so, you know, I love going to those two. I also go to my video games. Last week when I finally got free from my homework, first thing I grabbed was my Pokemon Black because I was so obsessed with that. And I'm still obsessed with it, but not as much as I was a couple of days ago because I've had other things going on, but I'm on the 6th gym right now, so we're getting there. I was stuck because that gym is really crazy with all those cannon things. I don't know what the heck they're doing with the gyms. The gyms are crazy, but, you know, they're fun, but, oh man, it's so annoying. I had to ask my friend how the heck to move around in that gym because I was going around in circles between the first 3 cannons. I was like, how do you get to the next one? What is going on here? So, it was crazy. It was very, very crazy. So, that is what I end up doing. So, it really stinks. Anime and manga withdrawals are the worst. It's really just bad. Just bad, bad, bad. So, that's all I'm going to say for this week. Tomorrow, we're going to find out what our next mission is. And hope you guys have a good day. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!